Have you ever really listened to a bird in the cage? Not just heard it, but listened? That steady chirping in the morning, that soft trill at sunset. We think it's singing, we think it's happy, but what if it isn't? What if that sound we love so much isn't a song of joy, but a song of boredom, of longing, of loneliness? We place birds in ornate cages, gold, silver, bamboo, and put them in our living rooms, on our patios, in our bedrooms, because we like the way they look, because we like the way they sound. But have we ever stopped to wonder what it feels like to be that bird? This is not a story about birdsong. This is a story about what's missing, about freedom traded for furniture, about beauty locked behind bars. So before you admire the next cage bird you see, let's talk about what it means to live your whole life with wings you're not allowed to use. Not all birds in cages were taken from the wild. Some were born in them. From the moment they hatch, they are treated like objects. Their eggs carefully incubated, their colors selectively bred. Blue lovebirds, yellow finches, red canaries, not for their health, but for our eyes. Their first breath is taken inside a box. Their first view is a wire ceiling. They never see their parents forage. They never ride the wind. They never learn to build a nest or avoid a predator or chase the horizon. Instead, they learn to perch, to sing when it's feeding time, and to entertain. They're not born to survive. They're born to perform. And while their feathers may shine, their lives are dim. Imagine waking up every day in the exact same room. No new views, no changing weather, no choices, just bars. A cage is not just metal. It's a boundary. It's a limit on how much life you're allowed to experience. A wild bird flies up to 10 miles a day. A caged bird may never fly more than 2 feet in a straight line. Even cages that are spacious by human standards are still prisons to a creature made to soar. Wings are muscles, and when you don't use muscles, they weaken, they shrink, they forget. Eventually, flight becomes a distant memory, or worse, a dream that was never real to begin with. Birdsong is not just sound, it's communication. In the wild, it means, I'm here. This is my home. I'm ready to mate. Danger's near. But in a cage, those messages have nowhere to go. No other birds to answer. No threats to warn. No mates to call. So the bird sings into the silence, over and over. Sometimes out of habit, sometimes out of stress, sometimes to stay sane. And we listen. We smile. We say, she loves to sing. But maybe she's not singing. Maybe she's pleading. Flight is not just physical, it's mental. Birds learn to fly by trial and error, falling, flapping, correcting, soaring. But a bird born in a cage doesn't get that trial. It doesn't fall, it doesn't rise, it just waits. The longer they stay grounded, the less they believe they can fly. Their chest muscles soften, their instincts dull. Even if you open the cage door one day, they may not leave, because freedom is scary when you've never felt it. We clip their wings with confinement, then wonder why they never try to escape. One of the most dangerous lies we tell ourselves is, if they're singing, they must be happy. It makes us feel better, like we're giving them a good life. But birds don't smile. They don't laugh. They don't cry tears. They hide stress in plucked feathers, in pacing, in silence, in repetitive movements that look cute but are symptoms of distress. We decorate cages with toys and mirrors, thinking it keeps them busy, but nothing replaces the sky, and no toy feels like a flock. Stress in birds doesn't always look like sadness. It looks like sickness. Feather loss, self-harm, appetite changes, sudden aggression, lethargy. Many owners don't even notice the signs, or they think it's normal, but it's not. A bird kept in a small cage, without stimulation, without flight, without companionship, will eventually break. Not all at once, but slowly, like a candle burning down from the inside, silent, unnoticed, until it's gone. So why do we keep them? Because they're pretty, because they sound nice, because they match the room, because it feels good to own something so alive. But that's just it. They're alive. They feel, they remember, they suffer. Decorative birds are not decorations. They are thinking, feeling creatures trapped in the name of human pleasure. We buy them like vases, but they are not things. They are lives, and those lives are smaller than they were ever meant to be. If a bird could speak our language, what would it say? Would it ask to stay, perch near your window, fed and admired? Or would it choose the sky? We don't ask, because deep down we know the answer. No bird chooses a cage, no soul chooses a ceiling. Freedom is messy, it's dangerous, but it's what makes life worth living. So next time you hear a caged bird sing, don't just smile. Listen. And ask yourself, would you still love their song if you knew it was a lullaby to keep from going mad?